How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We do have some Shine and Mirage gameplay coming to your screens. I'm sure we'll be seeing a bunch of it at the regional. By the time this comes out, unless I choose to upload it on a Saturday, maybe a Sunday, we will be done with day one of the UK regional, where I'm pretty sure Liam's running this for the event. And I'm sure we're going to be running into the Shine matchup pretty frequently. Last time we saw him play it, he was able to win it pretty comfortably. But 3 rookies to the board. No, we are actually going to play on board. Does find the 4. It's a little bit late. Going to crack the old boost, play the Gao, which is going to bring back 1. But he's not going to be able to get double clear. Oh yes, actually he finds the 1-of. So this is obviously still before the ban list. I know this is coming out on the Sunday, but this is BT13 footage. So this is 4 Geo Greys, 4 of that Mac Gaogamon. So this is gonna be like one last hurrah. I will probably, today might be a double upload, to be honest. Gonna go into Mirage, gonna play out Thomas. Both of us gain back 1. 6k will not delete, but that's fine. Next up, gonna burst. Swing so many cards in hand, so he gets to just yoink those, yoink those, yoink those, yoink those. 4 gone. To the bottom of the deck, I'm just gonna see that single check. So we are off to the races. Swing, tap, force us to draw. And it's not once per turn on the burst mode, so he's going to once again steal 1. That's going to mark us out, which is pretty decent value. And now, how do you low pass? Do you go Gao, or do you give yourself... I'm not going to go for a second Toma. This deck really is just a nightmare when it gets going. It never actually is going to be at full power here in the UK, because obviously we're seeing the ban list come through before the trainings come in. But I still think this deck's going to be really, really solid with trainings. Like, yeah, you're going to lose that consistency piece, but I think players are they're going to find other ways of doing it. Especially when you've got trainings and the chance to just go training, pick up the 1-of. Coming out, but away it goes. So much memory. He should be able to loop this every single time. Doesn't even use the Thomas on it. It's going to get the unsuspend anyway. Thomas could draw 1, effect, steal 1. Check, and then we are going to swing. So we're going to be going into game 2.
Matrix Digivolution. Veemon Digivolve 2.
Starting off nice and quick. Just going to pass over 2 memory. Gaogamon in the back, and we're going to see the Marcus. I like seeing Marcus early in these situations, but there's no Greymon, so it's not actually going to be able to put itself through. So it's a pretty unfortunate pass. 3 cost Evo passes over 2. There's no Digimon on board to bounce, so I guess if you promote, you're bouncing security back to hand. He's just gonna pass over a memory tamer here. That's fair. I respect that a lot. It sets you up nicely for the rest of the game. Going for the bounce, and we're not going to be getting anything else extra out of it, but we're looking okay. I'm going to spend the 2. Did he give himself the extra 1? Oh, actually, that's the one that's if you don't have a Marcus player Marcus. I was thinking it was the Geogrey one. ShineGrey, going to push it through. Nice little check. Alright, non-forge. Just to make it work. And passes over a pretty low amount of memory as well with the shrink. We're gonna go second stack, but I don't know that he lives this. He's gonna get kind of high rolled. He has a Thomas, so not gonna be getting any value out of it. Ice Wall for 1, but there is the memory setter as well, so this is still just gonna be check, take 1, check, take 1. Mirage, bounce a rookie back, and yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, best mode, gonna get the trash, and that's gonna be game 3. Alright, game 3, gonna be starting off with a Madoki and a Gaogamon, looking for pieces. Although it does trash all 3 because it can't pick itself up. Ugh. This is not the sort of matchup that you can afford to be slow. It looks like both of them missing 4s. I tell a lie. Geogreymon comes down for 3, shrink off 1, and picks it up. We do have a 4. We go 4 in the back, and do you go Mem Setter? It's technically less efficient memory-wise, but you're at least making sure that you will get to play the game on the next one. 4 for 3, play a Marcus. Rise Grey X would have shrunk off any rookie that gets played. And yeah, the question has been asked as to whether it's a Mem Setter going to gain back 1. And now you get that Thomas that you would have played anyway, so feeling pretty smart. I'm going to search. I feel like we have not seen this particular ShineGrey player actually hit off of the Geogrey ever. Alright, just gonna give it the blocker. It should bounce a level 5 back, but the problem is you're bouncing a 5 back. The Rise Grey is gonna come straight back again. We see a TK in hand as well, so it'll be like Rise Grey play TK, TK, only if you have the other one. Bounce that back to hand. Yeah, I'm not going to get enough to keep turns, so we're going to stay at 3. But I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping up there with Gaffman. It does have the blocker, of course, for the turns, so he'll be able to stop the first Marcus from doing too much, but it's probably going to heal, I'd imagine. If he goes sideways too early, he could just get swung over. Swing Evo, go into Rise Grey, gain 1 because of the Marcus. He's going to let it through, and it is going to get that single heal. Yeah, because they are pretty weak now, and the second one will die. Going to go Rise Grey, play TK. No, going to play Marcus, shrink by 3. I think he's going to try and make it so that way the DP from going into the blocker isn't going to matter too much. Oh, wow. Enough shrink happens off of the Rise Grey, so he is just going to clear board. Oh, this is really rough. He's going to have to draw back into it. Swing, that one's actually going to die. That's where the 4s were. And now we're actually just going to see the TK played out. What are you going to take? Going to take out another Rise Grey, might as well. There's a Geogrey loaded in the back. And that Geogrey is going to give 1 next turn anyway. So Liam is going to have to go... Well, at the very least, both the swinging Marcuses are gone, and he doesn't have a means of bringing it back out. So damage is going to be somewhat limited. Next turn, it's just anything that goes to board dies on board. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for an unfortunate mem boost, no 5s, which means he's gonna have to Gaogamon next turn as he draws into it. So yeah, 3 went to 4. And then Evo, play out the markers, gain back 1. Swing, swing. And he doesn't have hybrid for game, but open pass and just leaves it be. He has to play for double. He has to play for double clear here. Can you go crack Memboost? Go into. Oh, there's no 6. Okay, so he does live, but there's still no 6. Yeah, he's got it. I'm gonna scoop it up. 1 away! It's so painful. But if you did enjoy the games, make sure to like and subscribe. Once again, check out the Pod Squad podcast if you haven't seen it already. We're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, and as always, you know the vibes. Have yourself a damn good one. We'll see you in the next one.